It's the Saturday run. So Ingrid's dropped me off at Botergotten and I'm running back. So just ran past Kincurdy Road, I think it's called. Got loads of nice houses down there. Be nice to have one of those. Hi. 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 Typically, my zip's just gone on my wind shell. So now, I don't want to pull it, but it doesn't attach at the bottom. Which is a shame, because I've had this wind shell a while, but I do like it because it's got the hood, and the hood's really handy when you're up on a hill and the wind picks up. Just keeps you nice and warm. So I'm just stuck with wind shells with no hoods now. Hi. 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 Now I've only seen one other runner today. Seen loads of bikers, people out on mountain bikes, but only one runner. And me, that makes two. Now this is the course of the Aviemore Park Run. The park run's not been happening since what, March probably? So to any of you guys out there, do your local park run. And do you know what one is? So if you're unaware what a park run is, they have them all around the world, different countries, everywhere. So it's basically a 5k course in different towns and cities, and it is timed, but it's not about the time. It's just about everyone being as inclusive as they can and just getting out, encouraging each other and running 5k. Doesn't matter how far you've gone, it doesn't matter how quickly you've gone, just as long as you've got out there and done it. So hopefully parkruns start back up again soon. So it's the Monday run, and I'm running into a place called Glenfeshie, which is super picturesque. Could be warmer though. It's about 5 degrees and the wind is pretty chilly. Right, first obstacle is crossing this stream. Now there are slightly narrower bits over there and over there, but you're going to get wet feet. Oh right, this bit's pretty deep though. Let's just go for it. Okay, chilly, let's get colder. Woo. Okay, I officially have 2 blocks of ice as feet now. Oh, that's cold. So I was recently watching a video by Chris from That Running Guy, and he mentioned he'd done a food intolerance test just to see if his levels were out on certain things. So I've done the same. So I basically sent off on the internet, found a deal, got myself a food intolerance test, which is different to an allergy test. Pretty sure what I've had done is a sensitivity test. So it tells you if you're sensitive to certain products. Whereas an allergy test is more if you come out in a rash, or if you're sick, or hold on, let's have a look at this view. Right, back to me. So I'm sure you probably look at the view. So what did I find out? So a couple of surprising things. It basically breaks, they take a sample of your hair I don't know how accurate this is, but I've done it. They take a sample of your hair and test it for things you may be sensitive to. So ends up I am highly sensitive to things like anchovies and olives, which is no surprise because I've never liked them and I've always steered clear of them. So I wasn't too surprised at that, but I do seem to be highly sensitive to wheat and yeast, which was a bit of an eye-opener. So I'm going to change some of my diet and see if I can notice any difference. And I'm also low in iron and potassium, so again I'll look into foods that are high in those, likes of, I think things that cover them are things like milk and eggs, cashew nuts, kale. I think they're high in iron, well, the last two, and the first couple were high in potassium. So I'll tinker about with my foods and I'll maybe get an extra vitamin supplement and see if I can notice any differences. Whew. This is a lovely place where I'm running, a place called Glenfeshie. Quite often film crews for big films will come and shoot around here. So the new James Bond film is coming out, when it eventually comes out. Some of that was filmed around here. In fact, they were based in Aviemore for a good 6 weeks. So it's always nice when you see certain areas you recognise. And The Crown as well. Bits of The Crown on Netflix. That's filmed around here as well. Okay, let's see how steep this drop is and if I'm going to get wet feet again. That bit's pretty steep. I'm not going that way. Oh, this isn't bad at all. I don't know what they're on about. That wasn't steep. Ooh, and I've got to get over there. Oh, which does look as if it involves crossing the water again. How about up here? Is this any easier? Not really. Wet feet again. Right, there's the path up here. So I've got to get across this and clamber up that somehow. It's pretty slippy. I'm up. That's going to slow your average pace down, isn't it? Okay, path choice, left or right? Right one looks like a fatter path, so I'm going to go left. I think you get better views from the right, but I've now already gone left, so I've committed. So let's just carry on. I'm also 100% sure right didn't have as many flaming hills. So this behind me is the path. That's what I've just ran along. and it comes along here, comes along, you're following the path, and what happens to the path? I'm not crossing that. That path is no more. Right, there's a thin thing over here which obviously people take because that one's totally gone. Let's have a look. Oh, uphill again. Is it? Is that uphill? It's not down there, is it? No. Must be this way. Oh! Right, okay. This is not the best path in the world, even by my standards. This is running. So that small thing we just followed there ends up going down here. And then there's a bit of a trod this way, which just gets pretty manky. I know there's a better path not far along, but to be honest, I've probably gone far enough. I've done 2.5 miles here, so if I turn round, that'd be a 5-mile run. So just thinking, what other films have been made around here? One of the Mission Impossible films was made around here, I don't know, about 3 years ago. Tom Cruise was here for a bit. There's been various different TV series. Monarch of the Glen, that was based up here for ages. Basically what I'm getting at is this is a lovely area. Nicer on a nice day, and there's loads of big hills just over here behind me, some Munros. So cracking area for a run, really. So it's the Tuesday run, just keeping this one super short, just a couple of miles just to stretch my legs. So where are we? Had the 500 subscriber video out last night, so just a quick thank you to everyone for the kind messages. That was really nice to see. And I've also got some ideas or some requests for future content. So somebody has asked for, in the past few weeks, a video of me running around Aviemore, so you guys can see where I live. And somebody else, Nick, has asked for a video on a warm-up routine before going out for a run. So I'll get those done in the next few weeks. Okay guys, cheers for watching.